Hey guys, it is Jess with Watch Kitty Shrink, and I have no idea what week it is again, but it'll be in the title. I kind of have a lot to talk about this week, so let's just jump into stats first. I am 30 years old. I'm 5 foot tall. On August 23rd, 2016, I had a weight loss surgery procedure. Can't do it. Called vertical sleeve gastrectomy with Dr. Amy Johnson at Pikeville Medical Center in Pikeville, Kentucky. My highest weight ever was in April of 2016, and it was 285.0. My surgery weight was 255.4. When I came at you 2 weeks ago, I was 140.2, and this week I am 141.4. So in the last 2 weeks, I have gained 1.2 pounds. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it doesn't bother me. It does bother me a little bit, because it's obviously not the direction I wanted to go in. It's pretty apparent I'm not going to make goal by the end of the year. Maybe I can still make goal decade, maybe not. I was doing really good. I'm actually a little surprised at the gain because I've been eating a lot less than normal. I've been very depressed, and I used to binge eat when I was depressed, and I can't do that anymore, so it's actually just turned into a lack of appetite when depressed. But anyway, sometimes you're on goal and you have a plan to do these things, and then life throws something at you that derails all your plans. It's taken me Sunday will be 2 weeks to be able to even talk about this. I'm going to try my best to just get it out there and talk about it and not cry, because I feel like in the last 2 weeks I've cried so much I don't even know if there are tears left. But my family dog passed away. We had him for 13 years. This May would have been 14 years. And as you know, I'm 30 years old. So we've had him almost exactly half of my life. All of my adult life. And it's been the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. Those of you who have pets, you know what I'm talking about. They're not just pets, they're members of the family. Bandit was our baby, and he was, there's no lie to tell, a very high maintenance dog. And everything that we have done for the past nearly 14 years has revolved around him. He's went everywhere we've went, and when we go on vacations, we have to make sure that we get obviously a pet-friendly place, but a pet-friendly place with carpet, because he couldn't stand on hardwood floor. And just every single decision that we have made for the last 14 years have revolved around him. And so we miss him with every single thing that we do. And the first time you do anything without someone that you love hurts. Like even going to the grocery store and not getting his treats hurts. Getting up every morning and not giving him a good morning kiss hurts. Coming home from work without hearing him bark and be so happy to see you hurts. Going to bed without giving him goodnight kisses hurts. Everything just hurts. And I'm trying to just get through this. But I've been really, really depressed. And yeah, it's made me actually not want to eat, so I'm a little surprised about the gain, but I've also not been hitting water goals or protein goals or taking my vitamins or doing anything to take care of myself, and so my body was probably like, if you're going to act like a jerk, we're going to be a jerk too. So, there's that. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Like, I think you guys can tell it's still really hard for me to talk about, and I've got a big couple of days, so I'm just... Maybe someday I'll do a video exclusively about that, but I'm just not in the mental state to do that right now. As far as anything else, I got my driver's license. That's pretty cool. Honest to God, you guys, I never thought I would drive. Ever. Never, ever. I just really pretty much assumed 2 years ago that I would be somebody who never drove. So the fact that I have my driver's license is huge. I've told you all before that my anxiety was so bad I never even wanted to try. And so I definitely attribute losing weight to being able to have the confidence to even try. So that's really cool. I'm a licensed driver. And like I'll never have to take that test again. So that's pretty cool. I was pretty nervous the day of the test. And I wanted to say too, I'm so glad I decided to share that part of me, because so many of you have reached out to me, and a bunch of you didn't get your driver's license until you were adults too. And even people in my personal life, I didn't know this about them, but they didn't. A couple of girls had commented when I posted it on Facebook, and they were like, oh, I didn't get mine until I was like, some of them 28, 29, 30, 35. And so sometimes you're not as odd as you might think you are. There are so many people who might be just like you. So I was nervous to share that part of myself, but I'm really glad that I did. And I'm really glad that I do have my driver's license. This is mostly just a life update, I know, because I mentioned my stats, but my mind is so clouded right now that while I do want to reach goal, I'm not going to say it's the main thing on my mind. We're actually going away this weekend, and the main thing on my mind is for all of us to have fun. My parents are really, really sad about Bandit too. I mean, he was all of our baby. And so my biggest thing on my mind right now is making sure that they have a good time. And if that pushes my goals back a little bit, then I'm totally fine with that. I wanted to be in Gold Decade by the end of the year. Maybe I will be. Maybe I won't be. But it's not a race. I'll get there sometime, I promise. I do plan to be a little more stricter on myself after the first of the year. But like I mentioned, I'm going away. This is pretty cool as far as work is concerned. Today's Friday. I'm off today. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I go back to work, and I work Wednesday and Thursday. And then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's a pretty cool holiday schedule. I'm really excited about that, especially being new. I kind of thought maybe I'd have the crappy holiday schedule, but apparently not. But we are going away to Tennessee. We're leaving in a few hours. And I think it'll be good for us to get away from the house a little bit and distract ourselves a little bit. But it'll also be hard because this will be the first time we've ever been on a road trip without Bandit for the last 13 years. So it'll be hard, but hopefully it'll be good. I think anybody who's went through something sad will tell you the only thing you can do is just kind of go on autopilot for a couple of weeks. Just do your normal day-to-day stuff, and it doesn't make the hurt go away. I lost my cat that I had for 21 years. This February will make 3 years ago. I still miss him every day. It still hurts just as bad, but I guess you just become a little more able to deal with it because you still have to get through your life and do your normal stuff, and your heartbreak doesn't ever go away. You still feel that, but it does become a little easier just to, you know, get through the day. And so that's where I've been. Like I said, my emotions, my head is just not really in the place to be all, I'm going to tackle this kind of Jess that you guys are used to, but I'll get there. That's my heater. Did I ever answer that in a YouTube video? Everybody wonders what that white box is. It's a gas heater. We have electric or central heat and gas. No, heat and air. But my dad keeps the house really cold. So we have a bunch of those in every room too to warm yourself up with. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Yeah, like I said, I realized this was more of a life update, but I kind of wanted to get it off my chest, talk about it, so that maybe next week's video can be just about weight loss. I wanted to take a minute and say thank you to everybody who has reached out. This community is one of the biggest blessings in my life. So many of you have sent me messages, text messages, sent me some things in the mail, expressing your sadness for me, and I really, truly appreciate it. You guys are the best. I think that's all I got to say. I will see you guys next week, and I love you guys so much.